What's the dumbest way you and your friends accidentally turned into heroes? So, me and my friends aren't exactly hero material. We're the type of group that fails escape rooms, burns microwave popcorn, and somehow loses at Mario Kart to the NPCs. But one night, we ended up in the craziest situation of our lives, and somehow, we actually saved the day. It started when we decided to do a late-night drive to get fast food. Nothing dramatic, just fries, sodas, and way too much caffeine. But on the way back, we saw flashing lights in the sky. A drone, not one of those small toy ones. No, this was a giant, expensive 4-propeller drone with a camera rig, and it was flying way too low, zipping back and forth above the empty parking lot like it was drunk. We were instantly obsessed. Dude, imagine if that thing just dropped out of the sky. So naturally, instead of going home like normal humans, we parked the car and decided to chase the drone. At first, it was hilarious. We sprinted across the lot, dodging shopping carts, trying to predict where it would go. One of my friends was waving a McDonald's bag like it was bait. We looked like maniacs. Then things escalated. The drone tilted suddenly and started following us, like aggressively following us. We screamed and scattered, diving behind bushes, cars, anything for cover. It felt like we were in a budget version of Mission Impossible. "Why is it locked on us?" someone yelled. I was half laughing, half panicking as it zoomed after us. My other friend tried throwing a French fry at it like that was going to solve anything. Spoiler, it didn't. Finally, the drone swooped so close it almost clipped my ear. And that's when we realized this wasn't random. Someone was controlling it. We spun around, scanning the lot, and sure enough, at the far end, a guy in a hoodie was holding a controller. Without thinking, we charged. What followed was the dumbest battle of all time. One of my friends grabbed an empty trash can and ran with it over their head like a Spartan shield. Another tried to distract the drone by waving their hoodie in the air. I grabbed the guy's sleeve, yelling, "Dude, stop!" Turns out, the guy wasn't just some random hobbyist. He was trying to break into a nearby electronics store, and the drone was his lookout. He'd been testing if it could track people moving around the lot. We didn't know that. We just thought we were in a weird game of tag with a robot. But the noise from our chaotic screaming must have drawn attention, because suddenly, security pulled up in their patrol car. The guy panicked, shoved me away, and bolted. The drone, now out of range, dropped like a rock and smashed into the pavement. Security chased the dude, and this is the wild part, they actually caught him. Later, we found out he had tools for breaking in stuffed in his backpack. So yeah, our little late-night fry run turned into us accidentally stopping a burglary. Of course, when security asked what happened, we gave them the most embarrassing play-by-play ever. Well, we were chasing the flying robot bunny thingy with fries. Then it attacked us, so we attacked it. And then that guy was there. They looked at us like we were out of our minds. But here's the kicker. Local news picked it up. Headline: Teens accidentally foil break-in while battling drone. They even used the security cam footage, which showed us sprinting around like absolute clowns, throwing trash cans and fries at the sky. And that's how we went from being the group that couldn't beat Mario Kart to being labeled unlikely heroes. Honestly, still the dumbest, funniest thing we've ever done.